So, since the last time we played Darkest Dungeon 2, there have been some minor changes. The headlining change, I would say, is that I think they decided the Leviathan fight and the Shroud were not generating enough stress. So, this run will be interesting because there will be more stress. The Land of the Cosmo Paradise, welcome to the stream. Hello to you as well. Yeah, very, very interested to see what this run looks like. Let's jump right into it. I'm tempted to press the random button on team selection once again. Our last few runs we have picked random teams and still found success.
In this lightless obscurity.
Hey, Innie, welcome. I'm doing very well, Cosmo. Very, very well. We're going back to see the Seething Sigh once more. Hey, Rob. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hey, hey. Yeah, so these last few runs, we've randomized our party. It certainly means that we get to play a little less with some of the interesting paths, but it is also fun because we play with some unconventional team compositions. So let's first just look at what the selection looks like, and then I'll decide if we're going to hit the random button or not. If there's anything too tempting, I might not. Okay, Kleptomanian Early Riser on an Apprentice with Burning Stars mastered. Wandering Leper with Hard Skinned is actually really nice on the Leper. We have a Virtuoso Jester, which generally, as far as the Jesters go, I'm not super excited to see a Virtuoso, but such is life. Very, very tempted by the Survivor Runaway because we are interested in testing out how controlled burn works on the Seething Sigh. So I think that's going to be interesting. Yes, Innie, it really does. It is, it's very interesting. Then we have the Berserker, which is my least favorite Hellion build. But we could do a little bit of a frontline dance comp with a Survivor Runaway and a Berserker Hellion. That could be interesting. Photomania and a Bum Leg. Not exactly what I'm looking for in life. We do have a Deathless Man-at-Arms. That's always a hard one to say no to. Deathless is a 5% heal at round start guaranteed. Pretty hard to kill a Deathless Man-at-Arms. We have a Highwayman who is a Peacemaker and Fear of Pillagers. We have a Deadeye Grave Robber. Not my favorite Grave Robber build, but we could sit her in the back and rake in the nice ranged crits. And then a Wandering... Actually, and then what did she have going on? She had Martyr, which I'm not that interested in. Greedy, which I'm not that interested in. Yeah, Peacemaker and Fear of Pillagers there. And then a Wandering Plague Doctor with Raconteur and Yeps. So... Tough as nails, but doesn't like bread. Zach, I think you're right onto it. Although I will say, with the new changes, Fussy Eater is more to be considered than not. Because Fussy Eater potentially negates food. Claims... to be deathly afraid of slime mold. Okay, so that's not that bad. It's only slime mold. There's another one that prevents them sometimes from getting the benefits of eating. So, decisions. Yeah, tiny HP pool on the Hellion, unfortunately. Okay, let's... I'm feeling like random. I may try and find a way to work Bonnie in. She's not particularly strong, but I think that... Survivor would be very interesting to play with. Yeah, well, let's hit the random and just see what it has on offer. This would be a very weird team. How would I make this work? I like the challenge here. We have very little healing. So let's see. So if we were going to make this work, which I'm tempted to do, we would probably drop Purge for Intimidate. Then here we would probably go with a little bit of Ransack, Dragonfly, Cauterize, and we'd eventually use Controlled Burn, I think, but maybe Searing Strike so we have a move that, maybe Firefly, actually. This might be our build. And then here we would be, we'd probably grab, If It Bleeds. That would be like our bread and butter attack. Howling End, I guess we'd have on the bar, and then probably Breakthrough. Maybe Toe-to-Toe. Although we don't want her taunting up too much. And then back here, we would leave you completely on the back line and probably go... We couldn't even grab Double Tap, which is interesting. Maybe we play with Highway Robbery? Let's give this a go. What's the worst that could happen? This is going to be a little weird, though, to be sure. But I like the challenge. There's something fun with trying to answer the question, are all teams viable?
The road is yours to
We're probably going to need to rely on Raucous Revelry a bit for stress healing, which is going to be a little hard. Dysentery Yips, yeah, I mean... Bum Leg, Cowardice, Yips, Fear of Pillagers, yeah. We're not... I wouldn't say we're strong with this team, but I think we can potentially make something work here. Or we can learn the hard way that we can't. And because we have Bonnie on the team, we at least have... Ooh, we didn't get very good relationship going there. But with... Oh, and Slime Mold. Lovely. With Bonnie on the team, we at least will get a chance to potentially try out Controlled Burn on the Seething Sigh. Because if it works the way that we're suspecting that it might be a very powerful way to take down the Seething Sigh. We'll see.
with open arms.
There's Yips here already, but no way to share it. Probably for the best. The Yips is not a... We'll be looking for a hospital, I'll just put it that way. And there's that Yips doing work. And then I want him taking the stress, because Solemnity is going to be our only stress heal here. I believe the Leviathan is susceptible to burn, but we'd have to check that. I think that it was pretty much across the board. Vulnerable. Yeah, they should give a little more positive. I would agree with that. And then we ransack forward. So we're planning on kind of juggling position 2 and 3. That's the idea. Thank you for the four relics. But I seem to remember we checked the resists on the Leviathan, and it was like, was it 30 across the board potentially? Something like that. I have no idea how backline dismiss is going to work. That's going to be a curious one, to be sure. I'm not sure that's going to play out super well.
Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Yeah, so that was a very merciful choice that they made. Now, so now we have an interesting question of like what do we upgrade first, given this configuration? We could go for Solemnity just to make sure that we have the stress heal removal, or the stress removal. But I think the stress is going to be spread out. The problem is Raucous Revelry is a garbage stress heal even after you upgrade it. It's only 1 for everyone, so that's not going to do us much good. So there's a There's a temptation to do toe-to-toe because of the removing Winded. Because we don't... Well, maybe this is a Bloodlust build. And we just make sure that Bloodlust is on the board. We don't need Iron Swan. So we can use Bloodlust. So we could do Cauterize for extra healing, but I don't think we'll need it. It's probably Dragonfly, actually. Because strangely enough, I think we're pretty self-reliant, and I don't think we're going to need Solemnity to be that much stronger. We're probably going to buy the 2 Smoke Bombs. Let's see how our first deck of cards goes. All blue? That was way more than 25.75, if I do say so myself. Oh, Bonnie just hates everyone, doesn't she? Or excuse me, Boudica just hates everyone. Oh my gosh, and no one can use the boxing gloves either. Oh, more blue. Love to see it. And then Slime Mold, we will gamble here and here. We haven't got a disease from Slime Mold yet. That's something. Alright, we're not going to the Sluice right off the bat. Helping Hand. Visit at least 3 assistance encounters. We'll bleed a little more, but we'll be in the Sprawl, which is not super bleedy. So I think that's fine. And then I think we buy the 2 of these. We'll put the Stress Resistance here, since I think it's going to be important. And I guess the Bleed Resistance here as well. We do have some Laudanum, which is pretty merciful. And then anything else that is particularly important to pick up here. I'm eyeing these playing cards because we've gotten so unlucky so far, but I just don't think... I'm having a hard time justifying that. I think that's what I'll... because it could just end up badly, so I think we'll just call it there, and we'll save our money in hopes that we get an early library. All right, this is the party. We're going to have to get a... Oh, yeah, and we wanted to switch in Bloodlust on Boudica. Oh, I should watch the map develop here. And if we do assistance encounters, we're going to get the goods. I think we're going for... Oh, we're going for an early cultist fight. How absolutely lovely. Let's see. So I'm going to swap out Iron Swan for Bloodlust, so we have a way to get rid of exhaustion if we decide to go that way. And then we should at least get these equipped. Now, because you have the yips, we can't give you the smoke bombs. So I guess we'll put the smoke bombs here. 6 speed isn't terrible. But yeah, we're headed straight into a cultist encounter first, which is a bit of a baptism by fire for the run. Since cultist fights are no longer skippable unless you have certain quirks. So we are going to be fighting, which I guess is good for relationships, if nothing else. It's unfortunate more people didn't want to fight, but we're off to the races. Breakthrough is really nice here, actually, for knocking off... I can't believe that adds Winded, though. That Breakthrough is so bad. Oh my gosh, Doodle, don't worry about it, but I'm sorry to hear about the bad mood. That's, I'm really, really sorry to hear it. I hope, I'm glad you are feeling better, I should say. Bonnie missing that was unfortunate, but we do have Cauterize, which is lovely. I'm gonna get ahead of this. Oh. Crit token is lovely there. That was a 5% chance. Anytime we can get rid of one of them is good for business. We can highway robbery to at least get rid of the tokens, which is better than not. Although the Howling End was really disappointing. For sure, Doodle. For sure. That is... it's not good to bottle it all up on the inside. That much is for certain. Let's see. I think I'm gonna... We have good heals right now. We're gonna have to get rid of her Winded because she's not in great shape. I think I'm gonna knock the dodge off here. I don't know why that removed our dodge. It must have just been it's time to go. Wait, excuse me? Cowardice. Okay, we probably need to take care of cowardice. That's unfortunate. That's gonna be bad for business. Good hit there.
Lethality writ large.
Getting a little nervous here. But hopefully we can get things back to a good place. We can prevent the crit here this way. I think it's worth doing. Guess we should have Adrenaline Rush on the... Oh, okay, they don't need crit tokens, apparently. This we learned. The quad leper... the quad leper is not to be underestimated. I don't want to spend a laudanum here. So I think I'm just gonna withstand. Getting a little nervous about Boudica, though. Yeah. That's gonna be not great if she dies. Okay. Yep, Adrenaline Rush would have been a good thing to have. For sure. But, yeah, this, the cowardice is really hurting us. Okay, 2 and 3. That feels awful. I really don't want to spend 4 and 9. There's no way Grape Shot Blast is getting us... No, it's not getting us the 5 that we need. Unless we crit it, which is not very likely. Well, it'll push us in the right direction, at least. Little early adversity can be good for building relationships, certainly. I really need our leper to just be slightly more upfront. I was tempted not to take care of that, but I think we're only going to get like 1 Solemnity off here. They really need to lay off Boudica just a little bit here. I know we've put her in this position, but wow, through a blind and a weakness, she's dropping bombs like that. That's not bad. All right, let's see. So, finally in a better position here. You're dead once you go again, so let's just put both of these on Death's Door. Yeah, I think Adrenaline Rush is a must-have here. I'm learning now. Wow, that was a very low percentage chance there.
A simple kindness.
Is Solemnity at least... Okay, Solemnity is at least procced.
Dragged back from the brink.
The Cultist Fighter... Oh my gosh, how is that possible? That was 2 5% in a row. Alright, well, that's okay. Honestly, this being dragged out just a little bit more is probably good for business. Now that we know that now that we know that this is going to be our final mob alive, I'm gonna go for this.
Misdirected.
No, absolutely not, Doodle. 0% chance. of survival in the Darkest Dungeon universe for I would say literally anyone. Okay, so just to recap before we go any further, this is 2 Death's Door at 5%. So I'm gonna bank on the fire getting the kill on this 3rd time. All right, so that was ugly to say the least. I definitely underestimated the danger of cowardice on our leper.
The loathing abates.
So I mean, Yips is bad for sure, Innie, but I don't know if it is the worst. Okay, so if we get 3 assistance encounters, we will pick up a mastery. But that means we have to do 3 assistance encounters, which I think means we're missing a lot. Because we could pick up 1 here, get the lair, 2nd one here, 3rd one here, and then we'd have some flexibility. I don't know if it's worth it. I think I'm just gonna ignore that and go left here and hope for some... Hold on. Actually, I need to pay... Baldwin being the only person voting left, I'm gonna let Baldwin take a stress and hope that we get something good.
Chaos must be met with unwavering
Yes. Cowardice could certainly be useful for some characters, but I need to check what its % chance of proccing is, because I thought it was really low. If rank 1, knock back 3 15% of the time. Okay. That's gonna be a little messy for us. I think I need to not put him in rank 1 is clearly the solution here. We have to... I thought Cowardice did something slightly different, so we have learned an important lesson here, and I think just having less baddies on the field is going to be important. But yeah, we're gonna... Building around a rank 2 leper is hard from my perspective. What class would I be? Maybe a highwayman. Maybe a leper, though. I don't think I'm tanky enough to be a leper. We need desperately to get Baldwin to the front here so that we can start doing solemnities. Okay, that's good. Quad Cowardice. I mean, that feels like the direction we're headed, if I'm being honest. Okay, we get rid of you. Hymn Song of Shadowsing is annoying, but not disastrous. I really needed to put Adrenaline Rush on the board, and I forgot to do it. We also need Boudica to be bleeding to be able to heal her. So that's not great. Thank you for the dodge game. Yep. We have no heals for her. I wanted to get another heal on the leper, but I didn't think we could wait on it. Yeah, I think better safe than sorry on getting out of that fight so that we can add Adrenaline Rush. Seems like we're not going to have to worry about Boudica not having a lot of hit points, which was my concern for having another reliable way to remove bleeds. And then I guess we'll just put the stun trinket there and we can just clear that up. We have not scouted a hospital. Going to the librarian might be unreasonably aggressive. Oh yeah, and then wait, we need to switch up. Do we really have to do this? I think we have to do this. Bonnie has to open with Firefly, and we need to put Boudica in slot 4, which means Breakthrough is no longer important. We probably want Iron Swan on the board. We can't do If It Bleeds, which means it's going to be Bleed Out. Ugh, this is not the way I like it. You've returned to average flesh density, Innie. Okay, so who can absorb some hatred with you? We'll do this one. All right. Yeah, so they improved it in the last update, Innie. Man, these 15% are hitting every time, but you know it's good. I am a fan of. I'm a fan of the game sticking it to us once in a while. I think getting rid of them was good for what we got going on. I'm always impressed by how much Dismas does not hit hard. So we're going to have to rely on Withstand as our primary taunt source, which I don't like because Withstand has a cooldown. Oh, we're not moving him. And then of course, so this is 15% of the time, just for the record, in case anyone was wondering. Oh, that would be fun, Innie. I know you. I do not believe you can. I'm just going to get rid of this guy because I'm worried that things are going to get away from us. And we weren't going to be able to get the kill there. Yeah, not being able to put Baldwin in the front right now is really not good for us. So we could Reflection. But I think the stress heal is just more important. We still have a taunt token up. I don't think I've ever used Bleed Out before. That like cross hand attack is quite neat. %15 of the time works every time. And of course, Bonnie struggles so hard in this area. She's going to Funeral Pyre. I'd be willing to... Oh, nope, she's not. She's going to stress our back line out and blind them. Joy. Baldwin is at least doing his job. Well, where that daze came from. So now, ironically, we cannot Adrenaline Rush, so now I need the other one. Should be able to Withstand again here. No, Withstand is still on cooldown, which is one of the reasons that I'm not a huge Withstand fan. Might as well just get him de-stressed slightly. Okay, we got Grape Shot. Maybe. Nope. No heal opportunity here. I can move forward, but I move Baldwin into an ineffective position, which might actually just be fine, honestly. Doesn't really matter where Baldwin is at this stage in the game. And then... And I think we just keep bleeding out through through everything. I don't think we had another choice there. This is going to be a weird one. I think we're going to have a hard time with the Librarian, and we don't really have any way to mitigate stress at the moment. So this may get a little spicy. But we're still gonna go for the librarian. I'd rather fail early on
At least it should be.
on a run than press forward. Now, what do I want? Well, we can Iron Swan the librarian for like a minute, right? I think I'm gonna put Bonnie in the 1 slot, which is its own kind of weirdness. Okay, so he's dead, which is good. Relationships are in some cases improving. And we need to get withstand up, but not being able to put Baldwin in the front rank to intimidate for reliable taunt, I think is really hurting this this comp. And by I think, I mean I'm very confident.
A brilliant conclusion.
Okay. That one should have been mine. Yeah, Bonnie is cranky. Nothing to do about that. Are we at a solemnity threshold by any chance? No, we are not. Withstand, I guess Withstand needs to be upgraded because I believe it shortens its cooldown. And we really need more Withstands. Can't help but feel like we're only getting blighted. And of course we get the killing blow, and I'm like, maybe we could get a little bit of healing. Oh, I'm doing my best, Innie. I'm doing my best. Wow, a lot more strength tokens. So let's see. So we need to... If we're going to make this work, we're going to put Bonnie in the front. And Baldwin's going to stay in the 3 spot. I think this is going to be a catastrophic librarian. But... I think the run might be a little catastrophic already. We're trying to make it work as best we can. But, oh wait, we need Boudica in slot 1. Because we need to Iron Swan. But then we need to be able to move Boudica back once Librarian moves to slot 2. Yeah. We're gonna have to juggle around a bit. What is the current state of our relationships? Yeah, they're looking decent. If we end up killing the librarian, this will be nothing short of a miracle.
The library burns, and with it the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
Only getting 2 withstands is pretty disappointing as well. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, we can juggle back as we need to. Oh, but wait. We took if it bleeds off. That's going to hurt us a lot for hitting the 3 slot. That's going to be very interesting and not in a good way. I should have thought of that. Sam, we have a random team comp that is definitely seen better days. We still get 2 to 4 damage here, but if we don't land the fire, we didn't get that kill. That's good. I guess we get rid of the positive tokens on this guy. Maybe we could have waited on that. We should have gotten the shaman sorted first. Yeah, 4 to 7 doesn't seem like it's good for business. Yeah, we probably should have taken out the shaman. But yeah, so this team comp is weird. Our Hellion is a Berserker, and our Runaway is a Survivor. And that's about all the noteworthiness of this team. Yeah, and we are deeply struggling due to lack of stress healing. Yeah, getting rid. Oh yes, and our leopard has leper has cowardice also. Do we want to hang out here in Solemnity again? No, we'll have time. Yeah, so I just want to make sure. I cannot change skills mid-library. That is correct. The burn solve would have been nice against the librarian. No, I agree, Sam. The runaway needs some work. Although I do think that the survivor runaway is my favorite runaway of all of the runaways. What's my play here? Yeah, let's get rid of those buffs on you. 8 to 14, almost guaranteed to be a kill. Okay, so I just want to point out, I removed the strength and the dodge from that guy, and he still goes ahead and crits us for 15. Feels bad, man. But at least we have Adrenaline Rush, so we'll be able to get a bit of healing on Boudica. So here's an interesting thing. Can Cowardice proc in this situation? I'm going to try and get this guy down next. He's my next target, even though... there goes all the damage I did. Oh. That is super annoying. A few burns. 4 explodey dudes. That's like quad leper. We can technically intimidate here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Knock the dodge off. Get a little bit of healing going. But yeah, we don't have a lot of ways to manage our stress. She is landing a few. But the stress is mounting. Innie, you sound like a cruel game dev. That's all I have to say on that front. Okay, there we go. Getting a bit of healing. He's roasted. We don't have the Solemnity proc yet, so I'm just going to keep stacking Intimidate. We don't have Purge, though, either, so it's going to be a little tough to get this going. Oh, I guess she's going to help out. I don't like that Dismas doesn't have a good way to hit the front rank. And I think we absolutely need to Solemnity here. keeping things even, Innie. You're doing good work. All right, if she's gonna keep healing, oh my gosh, it's like a full heal. 15% of the time, every time. I think this is a Howling End. Yeah, at least we're getting some healing done. But yeah, Dismas's lack of options for attacking the front rank is kind of disappointing. We're not going to get anything useful out of Dismas here, so I think just trying to get rid of her is the play. Okay, what are we being offered? Complete Catalog, Charred Litany, Greater Anchoring Charm. So nothing too great, but so they did change Deep Breath spam. As a side note, oh, we can't blind the front rank either. That's unfortunate. So for the time being, we need to swap these two. Waste a smoke bomb, because that's how you do. I wonder if take aiming is worth it versus just spamming this, because we do get dodges out of take aim. I think we need to just put the damage in. Hey Rusty, I was thinking of you when I titled the stream as such, and now you're our primary damage dealer, so you're getting some strength, and you're blinded, so you're basically worthless. And now toss some withstand here for the time being to try to soak some damage, because at least we have some healing that we can do there. Okay, and this is good, because we can at least knock the dodge off with something that was guaranteed not to do anything. Ah, I forgot he was blinded. We shouldn't have wasted the, we shouldn't have potentially wasted things there. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think Bonnie is also the book burner phobic. No, yips. So why she's getting so stressed out, I may never know. Bonnie, you needed the strength? Strong debate. Oh, and now we have a dodge token. Yuck. I don't think we're coming out of this without a meltdown. That's my current suspicion. Okay, that's going to be the everybody gets hit badness. Yep. Honestly, Dismas taking the mandatory reading is not the end of the world. And then I think we move forward, but we don't have a lot of options here. Oh, yeah, because we got nothing here, right? So I'm just going to be... So here's the thing. We get 3 rounds of this, so we really don't want to be hacking this down. We can only move forward 1 with her, and I really want to be dropping Intimidates here. This may be a pass. I hate to say it. I think for now I'm just going to hit this and call it a day. So much dodge on this guy. Dude is extremely dodgy. Yes, yes, Rusty. We have at least 3. We have at least 3 wins. At least some of which are, at least one of which is post update, much stronger lungs. And honestly, the lungs got a bit of a nerf as of late. So that is new. Now, as long as we keep this above 30, we're okay. That's the special breakpoint for us. But we have a lot of work to do on this librarian at the moment. We're gonna have to hope that Howling Ends come in big for us. And I'm gonna save the strength tokens for that. But yeah, we beat the Seething Sigh in its strongest form, and that's going to be annoying. Bonnie seems like there is some inevitability to her ending up melting down. I don't think there's anything we can do. We can bleed out, or we can wicked hack. I don't want to wind us right now. So as much as this puts us this puts us in the danger zone. And then you're just going to have to keep taking it, my friend. Yeah, there's the meltdown. We knew that was coming. So much good work lost. Things aren't looking great. Okay, that's going to be a problem potentially. Let's see. Ordering is slightly bad here. I wanted to get the Howling End after the rest, but Bonnie doesn't die. We can't. There's not much we can do though to help her. So we're just kind of taking it. So much for the plan of getting controlled burn to the Seething Sigh. Okay, honestly, Dismas taking the hits is probably for the best. But we're gonna need to make some progress here. Good hit. Yep. Everybody is on fire. 13 hit points to go. I don't think swinging through double blind was worth it there, since I knew the blinds were expiring right after that turn. So we're going to be doing that for the kill shot. If we get out of this without any deaths, I'm going to laugh. What are we at here? Okay, we're very much in the danger zone. That was as low a roll as we could get. But I think that's going to be an AoE that may kill 2 of our folks, I think. Oh, he heals when he gets to the front. All right, this run may be over. Oh boy. I did not know that he healed when he got to the front. Okay. It's not great. We don't have a great situation going on here. This is the first time I've potentially died to the librarian in a while. But when he gets to the front, he snowballs quite aggressively.
A setback, nothing more.
A setback, nothing more. We're gonna be fine. Slow suffering indeed. Yeah, we got this random was a tough one. Now, I feel like bleed out is the one that increases our likelihood of surviving it all here. But oh, when he goes back to Death's Door, okay, he still does Burning Bright. So I thought maybe he reset. So the good news is Bonnie doesn't have any negative relationships anymore.
For every miscalculation, a consequence.
I mean, does it get much better than that? Now, this is going to offer up another facet of the game that has been changed, which is that now you get a full refund of all of your folks if you survive. So we're just going to go for the path of least resistance here. And it may be a little hard for us to survive with Bonnie all by herself. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise, but she doesn't have any negative relationships anymore. So all those meltdowns were no problem. Hey, Tito. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, well, I mean, we hit random. We picked up a team that had some really negative quirks. We had a leper with cowardice. Why do I always say leopard? I need to enunciate more. Yeah, so she's willing to run away, which is good. This is another part of a comeback mechanic that they added. So I'm gonna go assistance encounter to cash here. I think we will have to do a fight, which there's a possibility that we're just gonna get absolutely decimated by fights. But yeah, if we get to the inn, we will get back 3 heroes. Oh, this could be bad, I suspect. It's the runaway. Oh, still the resist on the burn. You hate to see it. 2 stress healed from that, though. Killing this guy is going to be a little tricky. I suspect. I think we're just going to have to let him detonate. So this guy's dead. We did get the burn on this guy. I wonder if there are any different skills I should have selected. Oh, stealth skills could be very interesting. Couldn't they? Huh. I didn't think about that. She's really going to town here. I don't think it's going to be enough, but I like her gumption. We could have potentially used stealth to our advantage. That could have been interesting. Three and 7. The yips survive. Yeah, indeed. Oh, she's... Ah, the yips. Always the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, that's very unfortunate. This guy surviving is very sad. All right, well, that was a run.
She can run no further.
I don't mind taking the occasional walloping, and that was a solid walloping.
There is nobility in the attempt.
We could run meta comps all day, and what fun would that be?